Namaste, Charu at YogaHeals. Today I'm going to share my very personal story about how I became a yoga instructor from a doctor. The journey to yoga started about 5 years ago when I just started doing some yoga asanas from YouTube or just from some online resources and just asanas. It helped me stay fit. I started realizing it also started making me feel calmer. I had always been a very impulsive, emotional person who would get upset easily, let my happiness, I used to let my happiness be driven by others around me. I think a lot of us do that without even realizing it. And I used to literally, live on the edge and not be calm at all. I was nothing like I am today. So I did that for a while, just the yoga asanas, and it continued like that for 2-3 years. And then something happened. Um, Two things happened. I was suffering from a health issue from a very long time, which got aggravated. I got a surgery done as well. It did not help much. The other thing that happened was that on the personal side, I had a little bit of difficulty in my personal life. And then that was the time that I got deeper into yoga. And when I say that, I mean that I got a personal instructor, I started practicing every day without fail. And in addition to asanas, I incorporated slowly other things, other aspects of yoga in my life. Before that, like a lot of people, even I believed that yoga is just asanas and nothing else. But in that moment, when I started practicing other things, I understood what holistic yoga means. I started practicing pranayams, I started meditating more often than before, for longer durations than before. I started practicing a lot of things that I was learning from a lot of spiritual authors, a lot of philosophical teachings. I started practicing in my life. I started utilizing those words of wisdom and incorporating them in my life. And when all of this started happening, I realized that I am becoming a much happier, calmer person. The other thing that happened was that my dependence on situations and people to be happy reduced, and I gave the control of my happiness to myself. About the middle of last year, I figured that I want to go deeper into yoga because there was a part of me which was still lost and still lying in the depths of the not so happy place. And when I decided to go deeper into yoga, I started looking for courses. And I realized all the long-term courses where you can learn about yoga in a holistic way, including the philosophy behind yoga, are actually teacher training courses. So that is exactly how I became a yoga teacher. I went there just to become a better student, a better practitioner of yoga. I still remember on the last day when we were being distributed certificates as yoga instructors, I was asked this question whether I'm going to teach yoga. My reply was, honestly, I don't know. And I didn't know because I did not go there to become a teacher or to teach this or spread this. I went there to live yoga. When I got back, I decided to continue to practice the things which we were made to practice a while at the ashram while pursuing the course. And I realized that all those little things made so much difference in my life. I've talked about some of those earlier, like practice of reflection, the changes in my diet, the changes in my sleeping habits, the way I used to approach situations and people, obviously more practice of asanas, pranayams, meditation, mindfulness. When I absorbed everything, I really started feeling way better. Yoga healed me. And then I decided that because yoga healed me and a lot of other people that I know, it is my duty to share this with the rest of the world. everybody can do with some healing. We are all stressed in our own ways. We all have our own stories. It's just that we don't share it with a lot of people and we don't even sometimes acknowledge it. But yoga can heal. Because I come from a medical background, I was able to relate a lot of teachings of yoga to how the body functions. A lot of scientific research has gone inside exploring the benefits of yoga, meditation, mindfulness, pranayams, etc., and diet to our health and the way our body functions and how it prevents a lot of diseases from occurring, both physical and mental. That is how I decided that I understand yoga a little bit and I'm very keen to share this with the rest of the world. And this is how I became a yoga teacher and that is how YogaHeals started. I'm happy that you are here in this journey with me. Thank you.